Hi, welcome back to this pick a card reading. If you see any of the smoke, I'm lighting some sage for this reading. Just wanted to get a kind of clarifying message today as Mars moves into Cancer. Go ahead and make your choice in the pile that you think has the advice that would most resonate for your situation at this time. This is just a basic, guiding kind of. I've kind of set the intention for it to be some kind of advice that would help bring a level of calm to your situation. So pile one is Prenite with this kind of light green stone, kind of got like a swampy, murky vibe to it. Kind of got an earthy bass tone right there with pile one. Pile two, I think, is, I don't exactly know. This might be Amazonite. I'm not sure. It's kind of got a really teal, vibrant, kind of blue hue to it. So if you feel called to pile two, that'll be a reading. And then we have Larry Marr as the final, kind of giving beach vibes, calmness, kind of wind, kind of, island vibes for that one. Go ahead and make your choice. For pile one, again, Prenite green. Pile two is this kind of more bright teal vibe. And then pile three is Larry Marr. So, and we'll begin with pile one, of course. Alrighty then, pile one. Thank you for being here. Let's get started. Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. It's really interesting that the colors here are matching the kind of stone. We've got some kind of green, yellow, blue vibes here. Very beautiful. Interesting. She's like encapsulated in something as she descends. Very interesting. 44, reclaim your power. Interesting. And then 10 of good cheer. Very positive here. Very positive. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and read Earth for you guys. Number 62. All right. So maybe there's changes in your job, health, self-esteem, feeling good, sensually good, enjoying life, food, etc., dieting, that type of vibe, money. Um, Maybe there's a lot of strong Scorpio energy here. There could be resources coming from other people in your life, collaborations, connections. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be of the world but not of it, to realize they are souls having a human experience and to be fully conscious of it. So maybe the occult as well, spirits around you, any kind of occult knowledge could benefit you. You could have gone through something that ended in your life recently and now you're rebirthing into something else. To have their soul fully embody their body. This is a real sense of power, right? That's what Pluto and the number eight, it revolves around, right? Maybe previous lifetimes, traumas that you've gone through are kind of strengthening some kind of resolve within you. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for the personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels who are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend towards immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in this physical world rather than connecting to the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul, having a human experience means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence, being in the world but not of it. Most starseeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels in the heavens. Life on earth can be difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in a body on earth, and you're being called to focus more of your energies in the physical world to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth offers. Do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? How can you find greater balance between the two? That's interesting. Maybe there's a mindset shift in regards to your job in this relationship, or maybe how you communicate with others in your health, or something like that. There could be a friend that's kind of inviting this kind of refinement in your life as well. I'm going to go ahead and read 44 Panther Spirit here. It takes courage to face challenges, and right now, Panther is here to say you're braver than you think. Now is the time to take a risk and step into a different aspect of your being. Speak as you have never spoken before. Act as if you have always dreamed. You might have the courage to act, love fearlessly and fully, and expect to feel the adrenaline rush as you are initiated into a new, braver, bolder self. So this could be in your job or something like that, or yeah. Very interesting. New contracts coming in. Panther Spirit says the time for dreaming about what you want to do is giving way to your first courageous act towards reclaiming your Panther Spirit and power. Your new identity may feel strange at first, but you have what it takes and your soul wants this, so be bold. And we have the Ten of Cups, and that will lead to ultimate success, I think, is what the main point of this reading is really. And with the Ten of Cups right beside it, that this is what's going to guarantee your success in the long haul. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull a few extra cards for pile 1, messages for pile 1. We have Pluto that basically flipped number 1 out. So yeah, there's a real kind of empowerment coming after a period of loss that could be leading to a real sense of wealth and abundance, operating for a much more strong, authentic place. A lot of gold energy here, Leo energy here, operating from the sun, tapping into joy, creativity, strength, leadership, maybe your divine soul purpose, going with the flow, trusting in God type vibes. And we have Quicksilver in the reverse, so maybe something that has been kind of solidifying for a time now. I'm just going to go ahead and pull a few more for pile 1, messages for pile 1. These could be opportunities through other people, people that really have strong feelings for you, dive into a task. So yeah, this could be in your career maybe even, and rising above the fray. There could have been some kind of, power games at play in your career, something that you've had to rise above. Let's see messages for pile 1. Messages for pile 1, people and placements. We have 9 of Cups, so really tapping into what gives you a personal sense of contentment as you reclaim your power in your career or for your long-term security or stability, moving beyond any kind of limitations or restrictions with healing, with innovative solutions, with following divine spirits and soul purpose and path, looking towards the future. Very interesting. And that will be the start of your new financial base or your new secure base with the Ace of Pentacles vibes here with the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful energy. I hope you liked this channel. Looks like a heavy focus on a new position or, negotiating some kind of give and take dynamic with somebody. Seems work related, but please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the Buy Me a Coffee link if you want to leave a tip. Thank you. Take care. Hi, welcome back to this channel. Thank you. If you're here, you picked pile 2 for the messages that would kind of bring a soothing element to your situation. Snake spirit in the reverse. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and see. Maybe something is failing to end that should have ended a long time ago. Let's see, 55 in the reverse. No matter how much you may have lost or how you have been disappointed, you are called by Snake Spirit to shed the past and practice radical self-acceptance now. Only by forgiving yourself can you move on, regardless of whether anyone else is ready for healing. When your tender new skin first becomes exposed, you may feel uncomfortable. Love yourself and remain vulnerable anyways. You have been weak, but now you are becoming strong and developing wisdom, and you will do better in the future. Snake Spirit reminds you that hearts can be so easily wounded, and apologies and amends go a long way. Self-forgiveness for your role in what has happened can help you heal. Remember, it is the one who has been wounded who often has the greatest power to help others heal. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely an ending here of some sort. Let's see. 4 of Gifts, okay. And then Star Ancestors. Look a little deeper. Lost Wisdom. Very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and see what they'd like you to do in your situation for pile 2. Okay, come out of denial. There's a real need to see things clearly and to establish maybe clear communication in your social networks or dynamics. There could have been a real lack of financial stability in some regard as well. Let's see what else you need to know. Pile 2, messages for pile 2. We have a new job or career. The most difficult part of a situation is over, and you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Interesting. So at least you're acknowledging if you've had any financial issues. There could be a need to save more money, especially with the 4 of Pentacles here. Messages for pile 2. Messages for pile 2. There could be spiritual guidance as you tap into your psychic connection, psychic abilities, intuition, feelings, emotions, going where you feel led to, using your instincts, animal instincts. Let's go ahead and dive into another deck. There could be something about taking a trip. There could also be something about a mentor energy, a healer energy in your life that could be trying to help you as well. Let's get you best advice. Most important advice for pile 2, please. Most vital advice for the pile 2. To the Sea. So there's a real need to come into the truth about maybe a marriage or something like that. We'll go ahead and read that for you. 7. Okay. Being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together in the natural pattern of events. Isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. There are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. You could also be moving to the coast. Can you let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires, to steer the ship? Can you both transcend personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity and its own energy? Now is the time to relax and see where the mutual journey leads. So yeah, definitely something about a journey here. Everything seems to work out when you stop scrambling and allow the sea of opportunities to wash over you and to wake you up to your most prosperous potential. To get into that flow, you need to address your beliefs about abundance and money. The true meaning of your personal currency frequency lies in skills, talents, abilities, and most important, your core beliefs. Everything flows from your inner world and is reflected in the outer one. When grateful to serve, you align your prosperity consciousness to the higher consciousness and can expect miracles. Everything you need will come to you easily. Very interesting, operating out of a sense of emotional stability, out of a sense of spirituality, a strong sense of all that vibe. So I'm going to go ahead and read star ancestors for you. There could be ancestors around you that are trying to intervene or protect you or help you. 102, they might be guiding you towards a new financial start for yourself. Let's see. This could be like something to do with karmic curses or kind of, ancestral patterns that have to be broken away from for good karma to come into your life. It looks like lost wisdom. The ancients knew much more than we do about our connection to the stars. The pyramids, temples, and other places of worship created in precise alignment with the stars exist in all corners of the world. What if this ancient wisdom is available for you to uncover now? You're being called to think and listen with the ancient heart and soul, to tap into the part of you that remembers and knows. Relax into knowing, right? Use your instincts and emotions, right? Let's see. All ancient secrets are whispered forever in your ears. All mystic knowing blooms in your heart. All potent power pumps in your veins. You're being invited to step into your ancient knowingness, to be held to the rememberings of the star ancestors. So look a little deeper if you're feeling stuck. You're being called to do something different, to change your point of view. Creativity happens when we put together two things that don't belong. Yeah, because we need the light and the dark to manifest anything into reality, right? To tap into our darker nature if we don't do that normally, or tap into our lighter if we don't normally. When we do the unexpected, so often a creative solution is right in front of us because we think the same thoughts or act in the same way. We miss what's in the open. You're here to remember and uncover ancient secrets and transmissions, technology and wisdom that are so needed on the planet right now to unlock the soul's memories of a time when we lived in harmony with Earth and will one day again. We do have the moon conjoining Lilith, and Lilith is a really instinctual intuition. It's really about pre-Christianity, it's really like a earth-based magic. It's like the witch, right? So that can be important for you to understand that there could be a more like holistic or maybe occult reason or meaning or solution or spiritual kind of solution to something in your life. Moon, something could be really unclear. There's definitely a need to maybe use the night hours to tap into your intuition if you have some time. Sometimes the victory is not worth the price. Interesting. There could be somebody that was like manipulating you in some sense, and you're finally moving away from it with the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Interesting. Okay, let's get you most important vital message for pile 2. Most important vital message. Please give us the most important. Breath, very interesting. Centering yourself, allowing yourself to be receptive to intake and exhale anything that's not working for you, right? Let's get you a Kali card. Messages for pile 2. Most important vital message for pile 2. Interesting. Kali Mahamya. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and read that before I butcher it. Some more Mahamaya. Okay, number 4. So definitely something about real estate or emotions or the foundation of your life. Let's see, your family life, your mother. Kali Mahamaya is Kali Ma, the spiritual truth beneath all appearances, the healing waiting to be discovered in all experiences. In harmony with your higher self, she manifests the path upon which you can best learn, heal, and grow. She is unclothed, symbolizing mild, unconditional authenticity. She is empowerment to discard conditioning and judgments that we have worn, cast off the fearful constraints others have imposed upon you. Connecting to your authentic being will attract healing, guidance, and divine grace to you now. Kali Mahamaya knows that life circumstances that will best evoke your sacred fulfillment, from gentle blessings to heart-stretching challenges that bring out courage and confidence you never knew you had. She weaves circumstances into being that will cause you to grow, awaken, and fulfill divine potential. Through her carefully chosen life lessons, the heart becomes spiritually prepared to dispense with mainstream consciousness. The soul begins to move away from the limitations and absence of personal responsibility that accompanies mass conditioning. The inner spiritual eye flutters open and new realities open up. Her appearance signifies that mass consciousness and mainstream interpretations of events cannot support your soul path. It is only through looking at the deeper spiritual purpose within a life lesson that you will cut through the confusion to obtain clarity and attract all you need to help heal and transform the situation at hand. Listen to your heart rather than allowing conventional beliefs to create fear in your mind. Kali Mahamaya arises spontaneously as a protective bearer of universal truth when a situation has become unnecessarily complicated or confusing to your heart. The truth she awakens may provide immediate relief, or it may not be easy to accept at first. Either way, you are promised revelations that shall ultimately lead you beyond deception or beyond what simply is not right for you. She protects you from which is unworthy of your heart and has constrained your spirit. Even though Kali recognizes it is going to create a disconnection from from the authentic needs and the inner purpose of the soul. If we are on a path that merely seems promising on the surface, she evokes the situations that devastate the established order. Thus, she realigns us on the better path. This is her act of radical love to unfetter our minds and clear our perception. With the correct knowledge, we gain capacity to proceed with wisdom. She will not allow you to be misled. If you have wandered from your path, she will firmly reestablish you on the way to best heal and empower and liberate you with joy. So when our plans suddenly seem thwarted, we need to ask whether we require more courage and growth to rise above the obstacle. Alternatively, we may need to step away from our initial plans and be open to a different path. We can discern authentic spiritual guidance from its effect. It brings a sense of relief, even when the path ahead seems challenging. Acting on true guidance causes us to grow, even when it opens a gentler and more graceful path. Misinterpreting guidance reinforces our ego patterns and keeps us stuck. Kali Mahamaya exists and operates beyond convention and convenience. She is the inoculating tonic of authenticity. Authenticity keeps us dialed into the true purpose and passion. She protects the soul from conventionality that castrates, disables, and steals the creative fire. She is the divine disruption that provides needed yet often unanticipated spiritual recalibration. When our minds are so confused that we do not even sense the troubles that threaten to consume us, she arises from the ocean of consciousness with compassionate ferocity. Please ignore the construction. When we stray from our authentic nature, she brings us back to the spiritual home of the heart. She reminds us that we are most powerful and protected when we seek the truth of the heart, because that is when we are closest to her. Dispense with the need to placate others or control the situations. She has arisen and can be trusted unconditionally. Take refuge in her and allow your life to unfold as it will, acting when you feel guided to, having patience in the unfolding events, and trusting that her grace is unlimited. She is watching over the deep healing that is taking place within your soul. I hope you like this reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the Buy Me a Coffee link if you want to leave a tip. Thank you. Take care. Hi, Larry Mar. Welcome. Thank you for joining. And if you picked this stone pile 3, we'll go ahead and dive in. 6 of Gifts. Beautiful. Okay, something about a give and take dynamic. 34 in the reverse here. Okay, let's go ahead and read that for you guys. Nectar is everywhere, but Hummingbird Spirit is here to remind you that flying from flower to being all over the place wastes precious energy. Be still, be here, be now, in the present, enjoying the sweetness and sustenance available. Focus on one flower, just one nectar is there for you, and Hummingbird Spirit's message is that wherever you put your attention, there your energy flows. Are you focused on the sweetness or on finding something better somewhere else, always yearning and feeling that life is not enough and you are not enough? All you seek is right here now. Appreciate the present, and you will see you are where you need to be and enjoying what you are entitled to enjoy in this timeless and perfect moment. So this could be something about a job specifically, or health matters as well. We have death here, so there could have been a position that ended for you as well, or maybe a transformation in the way that you kind of process power dynamics, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before, so maybe something here was kind of karmically destined to occur in some sense. I'm going to go ahead and get more messages for pile 3. Larry Marr. Messages for pile 3. Spiritual guidance and protection from harm, psychic ability, and you are on the right path. So maybe something had to end here for you to move towards a better future. Let's see more messages. Something could have caused sorrow in this unpredictability, though. This could have been somebody that was quite domineering, tyrannical, cold, maybe in your organization or the organizations you're a part of. Someone was trying to make you do something against your will, perhaps. They might have been jealous or toxic in some sense, seeing how successful you were and kind of wanted to limit you financially. This could have been an unfair, unequal give and take dynamic in your job or your position. Maybe you were overgiving and not receiving enough in return. Maybe somebody here was just overgiving and there was a time to act, and you kind of let your intuition lead you towards changes, especially with moon cycles. We had that new moon, right? So there's definitely a cleansing new moon that we've occurred, and so we could be cleansing a lot of things out of our life that were stagnated in our growth, specifically in our local community or the friendships or the people that we see on a daily basis. Messages for pile 3. Opportunity or windfall. Beautiful younger man. Okay, interesting. Tell us more for pile 3. Maybe your own masculine nature and your youth is allowing you to step towards a new opportunity or windfall, or there could be a younger man or someone new that could be entering your life within a short time frame of now, maybe within a month or so. Maybe there's a journey of some sort, or maybe there's a man that has a youth-like personality to him that's entering your life and is offering you an opportunity or windfall. Let's see what's happening in your future for pile 3. We have 10 of Wands. Okay. Tell us more. Maybe you're finally at the end of the road of some sort of like burden in your home life or something like that. There could also be a change in your home life or where you live. There could be an element of stepping more into your confidence in the future, moving towards your passions and starting something new. Very interesting. and coming out of a passivity, coming out of rest, especially if you were taking a lot of time at home, that could be changing for you as well. Let's see what else. Messages for Larry Marr, Pile 3. Most important vital messages. Yeah, there could be a new beginning for you financially in some sense. There could be a level of having the courage to go through this change. Could be with a Pluto or Scorpio element or person in your life, or there's just a deep, profound shift that after the end of one situation, more power is coming to you as you process the past. Somebody here could be going through a separation as well, and somebody here could be a virgin, or there's kind of like a purification happening, right? Let's go ahead and read that for you guys. Amen. Thank you. Innocence, naivety, and purity. So you could have been naive in the past, maybe as well. Interesting. Patience as the remedy. Okay. The lack virginus archetype is seen in child prodigies, and those expected to grow up too quickly. It's remedied by admitting exactly where you are. Humor and humility helps. Okay. Act as if. Just one drop of lack virginus can be medicinal. It can help the alchemist act as if. Know your measure. Interesting. Let's get you best advice from the Callies. Best advice for Larry Marr, please. Interesting. I think Aries had this yesterday, so maybe you have Aries placements in your chart. This is about, maybe focusing more on finances or enjoyment, pleasure in your life. Kundalini Shakti under that. I'm going to go ahead and read that one for you guys. Number 10. This could be an authority figure, something to do with long-term security, a commitment of some sort. Hers is the arising consciousness that evokes instability within, clearing the inner pathway for higher consciousness to manifest. Her inner disturbance and instability wrought by Kundalini Shakti is obscuring grace. Internal disorder is a necessary step towards divine reorganization. Reassure your heart that no matter what may appear to be at a spiritual level, all is well. Outworn energy is being processed and broken apart. From the ashes of the inner fire, you shall emerge anew. Let what needs to happen, happen. Within the subtle field of the body is a powerful creative awakening energy known as Kundalini. When the soul is ready, this energy, like a snake uncoiling, stirs and rises. Awakened Kundalini becomes a Kundalini Shakti, moving according to its own path, pace, and wisdom. It clears the chakras, purifies the body and mind, and prepares the body to be more readily receiving spiritual energies, weaving through the subtle energy body from the base of the spine towards the crown of the head, seeking release through the top of the head. I mean, we are in Virgo season. We had the Virgo new moon, right, which rules purification. As purification is rarely an enjoyable experience, this powerful natural process requires courage. As energy shifts and we are cleansed emotionally, we may have physical symptoms of discomfort and dramatically fluctuating moods. It could also be changing or moving in a business contract, maybe moving home, real estate as well. Our thought processes may be confused, and our perception is not as astute as it may otherwise be. Like sediment being sifted from the bottom of a water glass, that which was clear becomes temporarily muddied. As the sediment is removed, the water settles again, but with more clarity. The oracle indicates a need to be patient and to allow for the confirmation of signs and intuitions. You do not need to ignore signs to act, but it is wise to recognize that you are presently within the liminal space of healing. The way things look now will change dramatically in the not too distant future. It is not wise to try and build a foundation on shifting ground. Be patient, trust that you will know when the time is right to act. When Kundalini Shakti rises, energies are beginning to move in new ways. The oracle indicates there is something within you that has been dormant perhaps for a long time, even lifetimes. It is now reawakening. The message could relate to an aspect of your being, even a past life talent that will be further developed in this lifetime. It could be a stalled project coming back to life again, or a reinvigorated sense of purpose following an unexpected inspiration moving forward. An ascension to a new level of experience are being predicted. Sometimes there is quite a long period of deep incubation on the spiritual path when not much seems to be happening. Kundalini Shakti is an inner movement of energy which will eventually demonstrate an outer effect that is often considerable. It can seem illogical to the intellect, but if you want the externals of your life to change, go within and work on your inner healing. Through trusting and protecting the process of inner work, shielding it from prying eyes of the ill-informed, fear-based negative opinions, a new authentic self is generated. We don't have to know how to accomplish that. The movement of Kundalini Shakti is an awakening. With its own creative intelligence, she knows how to guide us towards spiritual fruition, just as the body knows how to heal a broken bone, even if we cannot understand how to accomplish such an astonishing feat at a conscious level. The time naturally comes when newly forged self is strong enough, sufficiently spiritually integrated, and ready to be seen, heard, and received. When we are ready to come out of the spiritual closet, we have no interest in trying to mold ourselves to fit the demands of others. We are divinely self-generated from within. There is no benefit or effectiveness in trying to rush this process. It takes time and effort to distill the nature with sufficient resilience, so we are not shaken in the face of conflict by attempted sabotage or the fearful projections of others. Only then can our presence bring clarity and grace, such spiritual infusion, integration, and reformation takes as long as it takes. It is not a small accomplishment. We must be generous with our process, providing patience and trust. The oracle brings confirmation that you are working deeply, and much can come of this. Sorry, ignore the construction. Your labors are not in vain. The oracle of Kundalini Shakti indicates creativity and healing on every level. It also indicates a time when matters of relationship are significant for your soul growth. Tuning into the masculine and feminine energies of your soul will help you to balance leading and receiving, directing and allowing, pursuit and presence, both in the outer worldly life and inner spiritual life. Trust your heart and don't be hesitant to lean into the unfamiliar territory with boldness, tempered by patience. You will become capable of many things on many levels that you were not capable of accomplishing previously. A new way is signified. Okay, well, I hope you liked this channel, this reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the Buy Me a Coffee link if you want to leave a tip. Thank you so much. Take care.